wanted to take a moment to speak with you about your advocacy letter assignment. So this assignment is actually a pretty fun assignment because it really helps to show you what you as a student and a future practitioner can do to advocate for the profession. So when you're working on this assignment, be sure you read your directions carefully and that you include all required elements. So you're going to choose an issue that is important to you that's related to mental health policy. You'll review that issue and then formulate a letter in your own words. So before we talk about the letter, I just want to give you an idea of some of the places you can go to find the issues that are going on. So you can look on AOTA to access any of the advocacy and policy things that they are doing there related to mental health. You could also look on the National Alliance on Mental Health advocacy website. And then you could also just do a regular Google search. So any of those ways are acceptable ways to find a mental health related topic that you can, or policy that you can do your advocacy letter on. Then in your letter, you want to describe who you are, what your educational background is, and what stands you would like the legislator to take and why. So be specific about what you want, such as outcomes, and then be sure also that you include how this impacts OT. Then in the letter, you also need to include a statement of 1 to 2 sentences about how this topic relates to you personally, so that the legislator knows why it's important to you, not just as a practitioner, but to you as a person. And then when you submit your assignment, you're going to submit a copy of the letter that you would like to send, and then a separate statement about why you chose this issue. So this is going to be a little more detail in this statement than is provided in the letter about why you chose it personally. This separate document will really give me a little more information about how the issue relates to you and why you chose it. Then there is a resource here for formatting an advocacy letter as well as a sample letter to a legislator, so you can use that to help you in the process. Then for a top grade, be sure to include APA formatted references and in-text citations. So if you provide statistics, if you provide information about the policy, that's not common knowledge, so that's going to need to be cited. And then when you go down a little further, you'll see the rubric. Just like with all of the other assignments, the rubric will really give you a very structured and specific idea of what we are grading on when we are grading these assignments. So be sure to check that as well. And then if you have any questions while you're working on it, please do not hesitate to reach out to your instructor.